Hey, how's it going everyone? Journeyman here and welcome to a Foot Manager experiment. Now this is going to be one of those obligatory Foot Manager predicts videos, but it's always interesting and I enjoy doing them. So today's video is going to be the focus on the English Football League, which is going to be the Sky Bet Championship, the League 1 and the League 2. So I'm using a custom database I found on Sorted Out site. I'm going to put a link to that database in the description below. It's a really good, solid database by Pro with a zero. I'm not sure how you want me to pronounce that, but thank you very much if you're listening out there for that database. You've done an awesome job over the summer keeping things up to scratch. Now I haven't looked at anything so far, so it's going to come as a bit of a surprise, but first of all, let's go check out what happened in the championship, shall we? So I can see from the news article over here, Ipswich were in fact promoted by the look of it, probably from the playoffs. Yep, they beat Hull City 1-0 in the playoffs. But let's skip to the league table. So Wolves have ended up as champions of the Sky Bet Championship. So Dave Azapodi will no doubt be very, very happy with that result. Middlesbrough also bounced back. They are back in the Premier League. They notched up 82 points. Really close title race there. Only 2 points difference and exactly the same goal difference. So that was a really good race. Hull City finished third. Ipswich fourth with Villa fourth with Ipswich finishing fifth, and QPR rounding up the playoffs. At the bottom, disappointment for Burton fans, Barnsley and Bolton fans, and Norwich had an absolutely atrocious season, finishing 19th in the table. That is something that naturally I don't think will. Well, it might happen in real life, but I don't think it. I don't think it will. Norwich are a pretty good team and got a really good really good starting squad this season, and I don't think they're going to finish 19th, but nevertheless, it's a very disappointing season for them at the bottom here. Let's go take a look at the goal scoring chart, shall we? So Jordan Rhodes was top goal scorer this season with 23 goals in 27 games. I mean, he quite clearly is a championship striker. As you can see from the goals he scored over the years. He obviously moved to the Premier League last season with Middlesbrough. Didn't really set the world on fire. I can pretty much say he's found his level, which is going to be the championship, but he always seems to score goals here. So then we have David McGoldrick, the former Southampton man for Ipswich, notching up 18 goals this season. Looks like a really, really good season. Then another Ipswich striker finished equal second, Chuba Apcom, the 21-year-old, who's on loan from Arsenal. Okay, I'm not sure he's on loan in real life, but nevertheless, he had a pretty good season. 22 goals overall, with 18 in the league. Then we have Lucas Jutkiewicz. Is that how you pronounce it? Jutkiewicz? Yeah, we'll go with that. 17 goals in 31 appearances for him. So he had a really good season as well. Then we got Chet Evans, 15 goals. Boyce, 15. Steve Morrison, 15 goals as well. Clayton Donaldson in 8th with 14. Take a look at assists, shall we? Johnny Halson notched up 14 assists in 29 games. He had a really, really good season for Middlesbrough. Tom Kearney with 14 assists there. Magoma with 13 assists. Alan Judge, McGoldrick knocked up 10. Stuart Downing with 10 assists as well. Let's go to, let me see, average rating. Let's do average rating. Where is it? I'm going blind. Where's my average rating? Oh, here it is. Bottom left. Okay, so average rating. So the top player of the season was, in fact, Brendan Galloway, who is a centre-half for Sunderland. Had a really good season, 7.55. 9 Man of the Match awards for him, so he had a really good season. Michael Dawson with 7.53. Another defender, John Terry, 7.38, so he had a good season for Villa. Ruben Neves, this time midfielder, the first midfielder on the average rating, 7.38, 7.36, sorry. And then Greg Cunningham, a left back, another defender. So it's pretty much the league of defenders here, as you can see. They seem to get the highest average rating this season. Talk about some of the transfers real quick. Who are the major transfers? Let me see. Sila went from QPR to Dynamo Moscow, 3.9 million. Daniel Needy joined Middlesbrough for 2.1. Callum McMillan went from West Brom to Bristol City for 1.6. And apart from that, there wasn't that much money spent in the league this season. So not really that surprised, to be honest with you. Let me see. What else can I talk about on here? Not much else really to talk about, really. Wolves win the league is a little bit of a surprise. If I go to the season preview, I guess not. They were predicted to finish second place in the table. Let's see, Sunderland were predicted to finish 6th. Middlesbrough were predicted to win it. So let's go take a look. Where does Sunderland finish? Sunderland, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, 11th place on table. That's a very disappointing result for them, I'm sure. With the backing they have, I would expect them to finish a little bit higher than 11th. Well, there you have it. So let's go to the Sky Bet League 1. Alright, so Scunthorpe were promoted via the playoffs. Take a look at the final league table. So Oxford won the league very, very comfortably by the look of things, by 8 points. Yeah, they must have had a really, really good year. And then Blackburn finished 2nd, so they got promoted straight back into the championship. And then Scunthorpe, obviously, through the playoffs, which we already discussed. MK Dons, Rotherham and Shelton made it the playoffs as well. Pompey on the return to League 1 finished 9th. That's a good result for them. Look at the bottom of the table, though. Bristol Rovers, Oldham, Shrewsbury and Bury were all relegated, with Plymouth and Northampton narrowly surviving. Let's go take a look at the player stats. Top goal scorer was James Coppinger, rolling back the years, the 36-year-old, 21 goals this season. Yeah, obviously, wait, is that goals or assists? It's assists. What am I assist? Paddy Madden got the top goal scorer. I'm sorry, I just woke up, as you can probably tell from my hair. But Paddy Madden got the top score as we son the Scunthorpe striker, scored 30 goals in 47 appearances. Danny Graham getting the goals for Blackburn as well, 20 goals and 46 games. Simeon Jackson, 18 goals. The Canadian international with 41 appearances. Kieran Agard with 18 goals in 39 starts. Appiah for AFC Wimbledon, 17 goals in 38 appearances. Michael Smith for Pompey, 16 goals, 21 appearances. Alex Revel and Tom Hopper making up the last 2 spots there in 7th and 8th respectively. 15 goals in 38 and 24 games. And so assists, so back to assists. James Coppinger rolling back the years, 21 assists in 46 starts. So he had a really, really good season for Doncaster. Jamie Allen did well for the Rochdale as well, 14 assists. Callum Camps, Pearson, Hesson Tyler, all with 13 assists. Nicky Law for Bradford, 12. Ricky Holmes, 12. Josh Morris, 12. Let's do average ratings. In the championship, it's obviously a bit of a defender fest. Let's see what they got on here. So we got a left back, Dean Lewington, played really well this season. Average rating of 7.67. 14 man in the match awards. Jesus. Then was Reece James, whoever this guy is, another left back, 7.62. Then Kelvin Andrew, a striker. He played really well this season for Rochdale with average rating of 7.55. 7 man in the match awards. Any big names on this list? Can't really see any huge names to talk about. But yeah, League 1. So Oxford obviously won the league. So that's a really good result for them. Where were they predicted to finish? To 9th. So they had a really, really good year. Blackburn were predicted to win the league. Wickham finished 2nd place. Any other main surprises in there? Let me see. Blackpool were predicted to go down again. Where did they finish? Blackpool had a really good season. They finished 12th. That's good for them. Let's see, Blackpool. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, I mean, that obviously was a really good year in the Sky Bet League 1. Looks very interesting. Not many points separating 4th to 11th. So it was really, really tight there for the majority of the season. Relegation, a bit tight, bit of a scrap at the bottom of the table. But there you have it. So that's League 1. Let's go check out League 2 real quick. So Chesterfield were promoted via the playoffs. Take a look who got automatically promoted. So Mansfield won the league. With Luton finished 2nd place. The Wanderers, the Choir Boys, finishing in 3rd. Who got in the playoffs? Stevenage. Coventry got in the playoffs, so they didn't get promoted this year. And then Port Vale as well. Relegated were the Lincoln, the Imps, and the Shrimpers were also relegated. Again, a very tight scrap at the bottom there between Morecambe, Yeovil, and Accrington, with ultimately Morecambe going down. Let's take a look at the player stats real quick. Let me see. Top goal scorer was Chris O'Grady, 28 goals and 49 appearances. Actually looks a really nice striker, to be honest with you, even though he's 31. Then we got Dan Holman, 20 goals for him this season. Good result for Cheltenham. And then Lee Angle with 19 goals. He looks a really good striker, to be honest with you. He could play at a much higher level than League 2. And he will be next season, because obviously Mansfield got promoted. Then Akinfenwa with 16 goals. Akpro with 16, Lee with 16, Tavon Campbell for Newport. Don't know much about him. He doesn't look very good anyway. With 16 goals, and then Tom Pope with 15 goals as well. Take out assists real quick. Quinton Pereira got the leading assist player of the year with 14 assists in 38 appearances. French attacking midfielder. Then we have David Amu, Ben Whitefield, and Harry Beautyman with 13 assists. Jordan Roberts, Heron, Dolan, and Laird all finished on 12. Let's go to the average ratings real quick. Top player of the year was Jack Grimmer, I think is pronounced his name, a right back. Average rating is 7.55. Reece Bennett 7.49. Scott Laird 7.45. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be more defenders. Another right back there. Scott Laird, who's another left back. Yep, Sean Kavanagh, left back. I mean, this team of the year is going to look very interesting, running left backs and right backs. Michael Rose, defensive midfielder. Paul McGinn, another right back. Joe Jacobson, another left back. Okay, so yeah, that team of the year is going to be a little strange looking with 4 left backs and 5 right backs. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching this experiment. I hope you guys have enjoyed this prediction. Obviously, I'm not sure how the season's going to go this year. Obviously, it kicked off over the weekend. Obviously, it was a pretty good start. I'm glad to see football is back. I feel like it was a long, hard summer with not much going on. So I'm very happy to have the Football League back into full swing. I'm a Southampton supporter, so I've really got no dog in the race as far as the championship goes. I mean, ideally, I think I actually would like to see Wolves get promoted. I do like Wolves as a football club, believe it or not. And if they get promoted back to the Premier League, that's good for the Premier League. And I would like to see Sunderland get promoted as well, just because their fans have been through some absolute crap over the last couple of years. So I would like to see Sunderland get promoted. Apart from that, really, I haven't got much more to say about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, remember to drop a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.